Alright, let's do it. Hi.
Hi.
Welcome to what we saw this week. We apologise that it's been a little while since our last episode, but we're back on board. We're both drinking Barocca, which is pretty nice. But yeah, we're both feeling a bit rubbish. So we'll get straight into it. We've got our YouTube segment coming up later, but before Em puts her lips to that, I saw something in the city, and anyone who's in Melbourne might have seen this. This is the I'll go here if you want to see it. But this is the hoovering lady, who no idea what she is. There's no hat to give money. There's nothing. There's no interaction. She completely ignores you. But it's great.
I have a feeling we'll find out.
Yeah,
like
maybe
6 months time.
Yeah, maybe something will come of it. But it's a very strange piece of performance going on in the middle of the city.
Yes.
That was that.
Even stranger than the hula hooping guy with his.
That guy actually really creeps me out.
Really?
I know he's doing it for some kind of religious happiness and everybody's happy and stuff, but I just think he looks like a pedophile. I'm sorry. He just
I think he's really cute. What
yeah,
is like
I don't
85?
get it. I know.
And
I'm
he's
supposed
on
to be.
stilts and hula hooping, and he just keeps on adding crap to himself.
I know. I know I'm supposed to feel like some kind of sense of endearment to him, but he just creeps me out. There's just something about him, that big smile, and I don't know. It's got a film on it. What else? Oh, we've got a plug for something I saw this week as well, which is a friend of our, Claire McCracken. She's got a installation piece in the toilets at Federation Square opposite the NGV.
Yes.
In the atrium. So if you're at Federation Square, go to either the male or the female toilet, preferably the one of your specific gender, and there is one of the cubicles that's been decked out. It's called Throne, and it looks like this, and it's great. Well, Em burped on the way here and frightened an old lady.
That's true.
On the way to the location, walked past a lady doing her gardening and burped loudly. So
yeah, and I was looking at her at the time, so it kind of looked like the burp was directed at her. Like I was one of those freaks who's like, burp. You know, and it doesn't help when you're wearing a big suede overcoat and like red lipstick, you know.
It would have looked quite ridiculous. Well, anyway, let's get on with the rest of the episode. So, cheers.
Cheers. I had the biggest outrage at Nameless Workplace the other night. Mm-hmm. I had signed off, so I was on my own time, right? Mm. Some old woman with a pink bob leaf. Mm-hmm. And this old biddy sort of down near the lift, you know. This old biddy's right near the lift, right? She's wearing one of those bobbly jumpers. You know how you do. And, you know, she was kind of looking a bit lost, looking for the car park, and I was like, oh, look, I'll come up in the lift with you and I'll show you where it is, just being nice, as you do.
Sure.
You know, doing my usual customer service thing, exemplary, as always. Point her over to it, and she's like, ha ha ha, I suppose you can tell me where my car is next. And I said, oh, well, if only I were that good. She goes, yes, if you were that good, you'd have a better job, wouldn't you?
Oh, snap!
I know!
Oh, you got burned.
Totally. But
wow.
She's so wrong. I just was literally open mouthed. I didn't know what to say.
Wow.
I know.
God damn.
Rude. And her husband was kind of like looked at her like, you shouldn't have said that, you know. And I was just like,
wow.
And I kept on thinking of all these awesome things I could have said afterwards.
Yeah.
Like, well, the first one, fuck you. Like,
yeah, that always works.
To the point.
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
Yeah. You could have burped at her.
I could have.
That seems to be good with old people.
Yeah.
Yep, it's the same every time.
Welcome to our most adventurous shot yet.
Yeah, this is quite cool. We're going for the God shot.
I just punched Jared in the head.
Okay, well I've been a bit unadventurous with YouTube recently, and I've been watching the usual YouTube thing, which is just cute cats. But also talking animals, which is quite funny. There's the good old goat. What is that? Oh, that's your phone. Goat yelling like a man. That's quite funny. You can see that there.
We're just continuing.
Yeah, I'm going to keep going. And well, you've missed that call. And also some stuff like cats, just lots of cats talking. There's a particularly cute one in there where the kids ask the cat, "Do you love me?" And the cat goes, "No!" Which is hilarious. And there's lots of others, clips of cats talking.
Jay loves his cats.
I do love my cats.
He loves his cat. Well, I've been watching. It is, yeah, okay. It's another cute thing. It's a little girl who, I think she's 2, explaining the plot of Star Wars, and apparently she wasn't coached at all, but it is pretty funny because she hasn't got it asked backwards. Like, it's quite good, but it's just the way she tells it. That's pretty funny. Yeah, there's another chap as well who has been doing just little bits of short film, really. Which include The Downside of Google Earth's Happy Anniversary, which is a little piece about a guy who catches his wife cheating on him on Google Earth. And then,
ridiculous.
Yeah, it is ridiculous. And but it's interesting. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Is that that?
That is that.
Has that been a shortest segment again? But the thing is, it's so like, it's not like you actually did something to deserve it. It's not like you did something bad. You were like, oh, listen,
No.
my shift's finished. I don't really have time to do this. It's like, yeah, well, if you were more diligent, you'd been perfectly helpful to her, and she just decided to burn you.
Yeah, she just lashed out. You know. You old lady.
Yeah. If you're watching Old Lady, the next Old Lady, you know, like this is 2 old ladies we're making 2 appeals to on YouTube.
That's right.
If they're watching with all of our thousands of subscribers. Old Lady, if you are watching, fuck you. Alright, so this is something I've been wanting to share with all of you for a while now, and unfortunately it's gone, but I did get a photo of it. But this is, we're looking at the back of my parents' house actually. And in this neighbour's back garden here that you can see, a few days ago, this appeared. And the photo doesn't really give a great sense of scale, and that's why I'm really sorry it's not there anymore. But have a look at the photo and look at the height of the bins, the height of the garage that it's leaning against, the height of the house, and you get a sense of just how enormous this thing is.
What are you going to do with it?
I didn't even know what the story with it is at all. I actually put it up on my Facebook, and there was a few pretty funny comments by some of our friends. Did you see that Lyra said they obviously forgot to measure their backyard? Which was,
they just assembled it and went, oh.
And actually Maria said it's a trampolining, which I thought was very clever. No, that was good. It was a good pun. Anyway, so I thought I'd share that with you because I look at that and it makes me happy every time I do.
Oh.
Well, it does. Which is where we'll end the episode on that happy note.
That's
right.
So
we're actually doing an outro for once. So
yes. We want more video responses.
We do. People aren't responding enough. We want people to get their webcams and to say, well, that reminds me of
a time when I had a big really trampoline and jumped onto the roof and lost my arm.
Yeah, that kind of stuff. We want people to leave things. We want people to subscribe. If you have a YouTube account and you haven't subscribed, please, because YouTube works on how many subscribers you have, and that's what gets you certain privileges and whatever. So we need more subscribers.
That's right.
And yes, recommend us to your friends. Yeah.
Was that planned, or were you just waving?
No, I wanted a high five.
Oh, okay.